realizing that most of these liberation movements are losing power. Losing power because people have lost confidence in them. Quite a number of them are interested in promoting each other. A very, very limited number of individuals at the expense of the entire citizens of the nation. ZANU-PF is forcing upon itself to the people of Zimbabwe. That is why it has attracted sanctions from the European Union as well as the United States of America. Equally so, ANC dropped below 50%. Now it is actually co-governing with the Democratic Alliance as well as other political parties, which shares different political ideologies as a way of trying to actually gain support and revive themselves. The liberation movements are currently meeting in South Africa, and ZANU-PF have deployed Obert Mpofu to represent it there. I think also Chris Mutsongo is in South Africa. That is why we saw him giving advices yesterday. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Nipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So the liberation movements are meeting in the Republic of South Africa, and when we are talking of the liberation movements, we are talking of movements such as the African National Congress. We are talking of movements such as ZANU. You are talking, I mean, there are actually many of them. Some of them have collapsed. Some of them are still, of course, governing, but highly wounded, such as the African National Congress. Some of them have actually been removed from power due to corruption and other issues. I think I must say that we have seen ZANU-PF influence towards especially Southern Africa. I mean, being actually adopted by some of the countries to the surprise of many. For example, when it comes to rigging elections, we have seen an attempt to rig elections in Botswana, but that was thwarted because of a very, very organized and strategic opposition political party. We saw them also attempting it in South Africa, but it did not see the light of the day as the ANC also performed below 50%. We saw it done in Namibia live in a manner it has been done in Zimbabwe. Shortage of ballot papers and also dodgy characters from Zimbabwe being witnessed meddling in the internal affairs of countries like Namibia. Opposition political parties in Namibia crying foul, and the Namibian liberation movement got away with that. I think it must be SWAPO. We saw that done also in Mozambique, and quite a number of people protesting after realizing that Zimbabwe had meddled and the elections were rigged. In a manner, elections are rigged in Zimbabwe. In Mozambique, it was worse because Zimbabweans voted. Voted. A lot of ZANU-PF members were given Mozambican national identity cards, and they voted in the elections of Mozambique. And the opposition political party in that country, realizing that, it actually urged its supporters to protest, leading to the deaths of numerous Mozambicans. Because when it comes to liberation movements that rig elections, they would not back down. They would rather shed the blood of numerous people on the streets for the sake of actually remaining in power. This is what we saw happening in Mozambique. We have seen a very, very negative influence of ZANU-PF, particularly to other Southern African countries. As it is at the moment, ANC stands to be actually sanctioned by the United States of America if it does not put its house in order. And every praise and hope it does not take the influence of ZANU-PF it has been doing. But from the look of things, it appears ZANU-PF is that hell of a bully political party which is listened by everybody in Southern Africa. So, I mean, we know that this gathering of the Secretary Generals of the Liberation Movements was created to indoctrinate the people of Southern Africa and African countries, especially who decide to join this grouping. It is for that purpose, and that is why they have even gone a step ahead, and created an institution that will ensure that the people of Southern Africa are indoctrinated by these liberation movements. This is what dictators like Hitler and Mussolini used to do to their subject. But the dictatorship on its own, it has proven that it cannot live, it cannot be sustained. In fact, if it is costly, at the end of the day, all individuals who have been tagged as dictators, it ended in tears for them. So this is what I mean we are witnessing in so many of these liberation movements. Tonpani, can we have one in Matebeleland, please? As long as the people are willing to do so, it is quite possible. So thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the subscribe plus button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Ogancube Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I